Greetings and welcome to week 2 of Teams and Virtual Teams. I hope you enjoyed week 1, and what I try to do is have all my grading done by Wednesday of every week. So I'll get on that, and hopefully you'll have your first set of grades by then. But just want to go over week 2 briefly. We'll be talking about still in groups, and we'll talk about cohesiveness in groups and how that affects group decision making. And then we'll dive into groupthink, which is my all-time favorite topic. And it's just a fascinating dynamic that happens in business. And you guys have seen it over the years and have probably witnessed it. You may not have known this is what we call it in business, and this is what we call it in psychology. So you'll have a video, and it's an hour-long video, so just get prepared for that and watch it. It's Challenger, A Rush to Launch. Some of you may remember Challenger. Some of you may not remember it. I can remember it vividly because I was pregnant with my first child, and I was in Savannah, Tennessee, if anyone knows where that is. And I was standing in a guidance counselor's office getting ready to talk to students when the explosion happened. But that was back in 1986. I believe. So yeah, for some of you probably weren't even born, but others may remember it. You've probably studied it in history. But it is just a good way for me to show how groupthink happened. There's a little bit of salty language, not much in the video, so be prepared for that. But it's really just a great example of how groupthink works. I'll do a lecture on groupthink. We'll have an analysis where you'll do a discussion post on it. And then there is a reading. It's an article on organizational behavior and disaster and how those two can kind of go hand in hand at different times. But we'll do a discussion also at the end of it, just some examples. For you to think of examples, it can be in history, it can be in your life, but just for you to think about how groupthink works, how it impacts our lives, and how it affects and impacts group behavior. Have a great week. I hope it goes well. I am going to put a date on the calendar where we will have a Zoom meeting, and we'll do a virtual meeting, and I'll get that on the calendar here in the next few weeks, or probably in the next few days, not weeks. I'll put that out there, but I want you guys to put that on your calendar once we do that so everyone can join in, because you're going to have a virtual team exercise, and so it's good to participate in a Zoom meeting before we do that. And some of you have probably already done that, but I'll just show you a few other tricks that maybe you're not aware of. All right, have a great week, and I'll be in touch. Make sure you check your announcements. I don't send those just for fun. I'm sending them because they're important information. Also, if you have not logged into Teams through Microsoft Office, then you need to do that immediately. There is in the announcements instructions on how to do that. Have a great one, and I'll be back in touch. Bye.